Just days away from the X starting up for the first time since August of 2019, and there is a labor dispute that is pitting inspectors who usually work on setting up or helping to set up some of the rides at the X. They are off the job. They've been on strike since the end or the middle of July the 21st, when talks broke down between OPSEU and the Technical Standards and Safety Authority. Now, once again, as they did on Sunday, the workers were picketing outside the X, trying to get their message out. They say that the crux of the disagreement that they're having with the TSSA relies on benefits and salaries.
Over time, things have degraded, and it has got to be a little bit more corrosive internally. Inspectors just want to be treated like people, like everybody else. We want to get some wage parity on there. We need to get the women up to par with what the men are making. The same thing goes with benefit plans. Benefits date back to 1998.
Now, as for the people who run the X, the CNE, they say that because of the overall structure that they have in terms of how they set up rides, some of the inspections that regularly take place with a third-party engineering firm, they believe that the public has no reason to fear attending the X, which starts on Friday. The TSSA has reiterated that point, saying that it is up to about 70% of staffing in terms of who is attending the X right now for the setup of those rides and inspecting to make sure that they're safe. Here's what the TSSA had to say.
We're going to get all the inspection done, and again, we wouldn't allow a ride to go into operation without the inspection or if we had any concerns about the safety.
It's expected that this is going to be a well-attended event. As for the labor dispute and whether it could be resolved before Friday, the TSSA not very confident that that will happen. Negotiations have been going on since last November. The talks broke down in mid-July, so it's expected that the current setup, the way things are being set up right now, is how the X will finally make its grand return for the public. For the Toronto Sun, I'm Scott Laurie.